welcome collective. Thank you guys very much for joining me today for your tarot read. And thank you guys too for all of your likes, your views, your subscribes. You guys are absolutely awesome. I love doing these reads for you. Let's see what the universe has to say to the collective today, what you guys are going to find most helpful if spirit can kind of come forward here and bring you a message. I'm getting told numbers and letters today we're going to work with. So I got the numbers here. If you guys have been watching for a while, you kind of know the deal with these. If they resonate with you or they have special meaning to you, it might mean that this is going to be a more personal message. So June was what came forward first, the month of June. We also have the number 2 as well. Let's see what else we got going on here. In numerology, the number 2 represents balance. We also have 5 here. 5 tends to represent change. So these may have a little bit more meaning than just maybe a date or something like that. Just to keep in mind, if that's coming to my mind, it means it's probably going to have something to do with our read today. We also have the month of May. We have the number 1. We have 14 as well. Let's see, we'll keep going here. And the top one wanted to pop out, 24. I'm getting told, keep going by spirit, keep going. This one and this one need to come out. The month of January, which is also, oddly enough, the first month of the year here. We have, actually, May is the 5th month too, and we have 5 coming forward. And with 14, 1 and 4 is 5, so that might be significant as well, guys. We also have the number 19, so we are getting some repeats in here, whether we realize it or not, of numbers coming forward repeatedly. This one went sideways. We have the number 27 pop forward. These guys and these guys wanted to pop out too. Go with these. So you had 20. That's a lot of 2s as well. You got 12, 23, 3. The month of July came forward too. And 15. I'm getting told letters. We're going to move to the letters now and we'll see what comes forward with the letters. And again, same thing, if these have special meaning to you or they resonate, it might mean that this is a more personal message for you. We have the letter N. The letter D popped forward, the letter E as well. Let's see what else we got. I get told keep going from spirit. We have X, K, Y. Interesting, K-E-Y, key. I don't know if there's something to do with a key, but I got told that word when K and Y came forward. J, V. We have W, and I'm going to put you up here, and one more letter, T. And I do get told to stop there, which is good because we've kind of run out of space. We're going to move on to Oracle deck, and I'm getting pulled over this way to the Elemental deck. This is one of my favorites. So we'll go ahead and get going with this. My lights just flickered. That was weird. Let's see what's going on. So Ice is the first card that comes forward. So it represents purity. So I do like this card. The figure under the ice is very solitary. She seems to be sleeping. It's like a time of winter, a time of resting, a time of recouping. It's also like something's been released or something has been removed from somebody's life. And it does come with a period of healing and sort of resting and regenerating. But it also brings a level of freedom. You can see the horse on top, and the snow horses do represent freedom. So whatever was taken from somebody's life or whatever was removed is actually giving somebody a level of freedom in moving forward and perhaps welcoming something new into their life. The outer core. Somebody is on their Empress journey. And that Empress journey is all about healing. It's about personal growth. It's about building yourself up and building abundance for yourself. That is absolutely what I see in this card. I can't see nothing but an Empress here, an Empress journey. And that could be for a man, that could be for a woman. And I feel like a lot of times in life, we all go through some sort of an Empress journey. We have some sort of a big heartbreak, some sort of a big disappointment where we feel like it's a big setback and we have to go into this kind of ice mode, where we're having to go within ourselves and we're having to sort of retreat, go into hermit mode and do some introspection, do some healing so that we can start moving forward again. Oop, that guy flew right out of there. I want to know what that one is. Sun, light. This also represents blessings. I got an interesting vibe off of that card, but I'm going to pull a few more before I get going with it. That one wanted to pop out too. What else you got for me, Spirit? These ones and that one. Magic. Alchemy. I gotta tell you too, and this is a vibe I've been getting for the past little while here. It's like somebody not realizing how powerful their intentions are and sort of their mindset and the energy that they're putting out into the universe. So I do feel like there's a bit of that coming into play here. I keep feeling like it's a shift in the way that we look at things. So like going kind of from that ice mode where we're still maybe feeling the hurt or feeling the disappointment to looking at it as now that this thing is no longer in our life, we now have this open space and this freedom to find something better. I keep feeling like a shift here, a shift. Cave protection. This is like hermit mode too. I think somebody's being encouraged to start stepping out of hermit mode, to start stepping out of their comfort zone. Yeah, transformation pressure. I do feel like Spirit's trying to encourage somebody to sort of step out of this mode, to start looking at things in a different light, to progress to the next step in their Empress journey, in leaving hermit mode behind and starting to reach out and find their self-confidence again and believe in themselves that they can manifest whatever it is that they're looking for. That beautiful card, pressure. And then we have rain as well. That's like the seed of something growing here. That's really interesting. I gotta tell you what I feel because as an empath, I feel emotions and I feel energies associated with these cards, which is part of how my guides guide me in my reads. I keep feeling anticipation with this, a positive anticipation. So that tells me that there is something positive or some sort of a blessing that's wanting to step forward into somebody's life. And that's why I knew there was some sort of a funky vibe with that sun card too. It's like a blessing wanting to come forward. It's like it's wanting to manifest, but somebody's got to shift gears here. It's like somebody needs to shift gears and start looking at it as this, I now have this freedom to bring something new into my life, whether this is career or sort of like the freedom to move and find a new place to live if they're wanting to start a new adventure, the freedom to maybe start new relationships or welcome somebody new into their life if they're looking for that. It's like now there's this opportunity. Whatever was there before was not something that was going to give you what you wanted, which is why it's no longer there. It was also there to trigger this Empress journey, to help you find yourself again, to help you find your self-confidence, to help you find, I got told the word bold. So it's like your boldness and moving forward and in pursuing goals and pursuing what you're looking for. We have animals here. This card represents companionship. So sometimes it speaks to human companionship. Sometimes it speaks to animals. You may be somebody who has pets and they might be something that brings you a lot of comfort in your life. This could also be a new connection that's coming your way or a call to recognize, like that sun card is blessings, to recognize the positive connections that you do have around you. Wind change. Oh, that's odd. Okay, so a lot of times in this wind card, and I'll show you it, I feel a lot of chaos. I feel chaos, right? Everything's kind of up in the air. Everything's crazy. I do not feel that this time around. What the words that I actually got told by my guides were a change in the wind. So you're due for a change. There's some sort of a new cycle, some sort of a blessing. This is what was the anticipation I felt with the rain card. You're due for a new beginning. Yeah, and there it is, East beginnings. You're due for a new chapter to start. You're due for a new cycle to start. This is why I'm feeling the anticipation. It's like there is something coming your way. So this is either going to be like a person connection or an opportunity for moving forward into what you're looking for. But there is something coming towards you and it is absolutely positive. But I keep getting told by Spirit that it's very important that you have this shift in mindset because if you're still in this cave mode, if you're still in hermit mode, you're not going to see this thing or it won't make its way through to you. It's like the walls are up, right? The defenses are up. So there's this need to sort of be open and to trust yourself to handle whatever comes your way. You're strong, you're smart, you're capable. That nothing is going to wreck you, nothing's going to break you, nothing's going to ruin you. You will always find a way to recover. You will always find a way to rebuild. You will always find the strength to be better and stronger than you were before. You are absolutely capable. And that is part of the Empress journey too, is that self-confidence and that believing in yourself and evolving every time, getting better, every time getting stronger, every time getting smarter. So there's no need to be afraid for what might come into your future, because you can handle whatever new beginning is coming your way. You don't have to hide in hermit mode. You don't have to hide in cave mode. You can handle, ooh, these cards want to talk today. You can handle whatever is coming your way. I feel like these guys wanted to pop out and this one wanted to come off the side too. So I'm going to take all of those guys and we'll start with the ones that fell. Those are always the ones I'm most curious about. Interesting. Fire. Passion. Magnetism. Yeah. See, like your attraction. You're drawing something to you. Whether you realize it or not, something is being drawn to you. Like I said, this is either another energy or it's an opportunity. And that opportunity might come from an energy. It might be somebody who has something to offer. We might not be talking about romance here. We might be talking about career. But whatever it is, it's like this person has something to offer you. There is something being drawn into you that is going to give you what you want or take you in the direction that you want. Kingdom's power. It's important to find your power, find your passion, this fire ignition. It's important to find your power again, find your passion again. No fear. You're tough. Like I said, nothing's going to break you and nothing's going to wreck you. You don't have to stay hiding out in hermit mode for fear of what might come your way, or if somebody's a grease ball, or if something might not work out in the future. You can handle whatever comes your way. You are powerful. You're like this volcano too. You have the power to change your situation at any given time. If there's something that you're not happy with, you have the power to step away and to step into something new. You have the power of choice. It's not always easy, but you have that power and you have that option. That is something you can do for yourself. You are like this rock. You're strong. You are absolutely strong. This rock represents endurance. But look at this tree flourishing and growing on top of that rock. No matter what comes your way, you are Empress energy. You will find a way to get back on your feet. You will find a way to rebuild. You will find a way to build abundance and to heal. Always, always, always. It's funny, the number at the top of that card is 20 again, too. Balance, 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 balance. This is like you coming back into balance, coming out of hermit mode, having trust in yourself, having self-confidence, being able, knowing that you can handle what comes your way, so fear cannot overrule you. Fear cannot tip you off your balance. You can stay grounded. Snow. Yeah, this time of snow is like, I keep getting told like it's over. This has served its purpose. This is hermit mode. This is ice. This is cave. This is that time of sort of reserving for yourself and going within yourself and giving back and healing. I keep feeling like the cards are saying, you did good with that. That served its purpose, that you needed to be able to do that for a period of time. But now it's time to start taking the next steps forward. Dark matter. And don't be afraid of the unknown. This dark matter represents mystery. Okay? And yes, the unknown can be scary because you don't know what's coming and it might not be something you want to have happen, but it can bring really beautiful surprises too. You know, the unknown also speaks to endless possibilities. It's not just things that could go wrong, it's opportunities and things that could go right and things that could take you where you want to go. So I just keep seeing no fear. That's what Spirit's bringing forward today. No fear, speed, movement, because change is coming your way, like change in the wind. Something's coming forward that's going to offer you the opportunity for swift change. So where you're sitting and what you're doing right now and sort of where you're at, that's going to sort of get turned on its head. That's what your opportunity is that's coming forward. It's an opportunity to shift into something new. And I keep feeling like it's going to be a big shift. Whatever it is, it's going to be a big shift in your life. So it's like the opportunity to start a new relationship, a new career, perhaps move somewhere. It's going to be a big one. It's not a tiny change. It's a big change coming forward. And it's something that, oh my goodness, it's something that's extremely positive. It's extremely positive. It is a blessing. I can feel it in this breath card that represents life. It's like a fresh breath of like a new life, an opportunity for a new life, and like a breath of fresh air coming forward. This is a change that it's like it's due. I think it's overdue. It's overdue. It's time to move out of this hermit mode, and it's time to just find that inner peace and that happiness again. And that's what this opportunity is going to be bringing forward. That's what it offers you. Yeah, inner core solidity, yeah, balance, finding inner peace. I always feel inner peace within this card. And that's what's coming by being able to believe in yourself too. By being able to believe in yourself and trust yourself that you can handle what comes your way, because then the fear doesn't creep in and the fear doesn't overwhelm, and you do have sort of that balance and that peace. You're just like, I can handle it. Whatever comes, I can handle it. I don't need to worry. I'll deal with it when it shows up. I'm not going to worry about what maybe might could have almost happened. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to do my thing. I'm going to be bold. I'm going to move forward towards my goals, towards my whatever it is I'm looking for. I'm going to be open to what the universe brings my way, and I can handle it. I can always handle it, and I'm smart enough to know that if it's not something that's going to benefit me, I can just step away from it. I'm not going to be stuck in it. I'm not going to be lost in it. Earth, home, being grounded, coming home to yourself. But I also feel a lot of Empress energy in this card too. It's that evolution. It's that trust within yourself. I feel Emperor energy in it too. And that's that masculine side of things. So it's not quite as soft and nurturing. It's a little bit more bold and action oriented. That is that self-confidence. That is that strength. North expansion. And a lot of times I feel like this North card is speaking to, it's like finding your direction, finding your North node. I don't feel North node here, but I do feel that word expansion a lot. So whatever's coming forward is going to help you in your next step on your journey, your Empress, your Emperor journey, finding the best form of yourself, evolving, finding your self-confidence. I feel like opening up to new experiences that will bring you a whole lot of benefit. That's what I feel in this beautiful North card. And the last one we're going to use here, I'm going to set that deck aside, is Oceans. Oh, this is one of my favorites too. Oceans represents bravery. You can see that figure there, standing on the world, balancing on the world as the world turns, trying to balance, trying to move with the flow of things. Change always comes. The earth is always going to keep turning, just like our lives keep changing. Change keeps coming to us. Nothing stays the same forever. And this card is telling you change is coming your way. You're due for a change. There's change in the wind. There's a positive opportunity that's coming to you. That's going to be like a fresh breath of life for the next step, for your next chapter. It's something absolutely positive coming your way, and you're being encouraged to go with the flow, to open up to change. Instead of trying to dig your heels in and avoid it, as saying open up and learn to go with the flow. Feel bold, feel adventurous, feel brave. You got this. You can handle this. Whatever this is, there is no need to bring fear into it. I'm going to grab a deck of tarot cards because I'm getting told the word tarot now. So what deck belongs to this read? That one, I'm getting told. This one here. So this is going to be the deck that we're going to use to clarify your read now. So what's going on for the collective? What's this message all about, Spirit? Can you give us some clarification on what's going on for the collective? What do you got for me here? This one here wanted to pop forward. They're all taking their time though. 10 of Cups. Beautiful card to get. 10 of Cups. I've heard another reader call it the happily ever after card. That's what I was feeling with this breath card in this life, and something so positive coming your way. And it's just like just what you were looking for in this next chapter. Something that brings so much positivity, peace, and happiness into your life. It brings abundance in your home life and in your personal life. Whatever this thing is that's coming forward in this opportunity for you. Can you tell me more about it, please, Spirit? Thank you. There you go. The 8 of Wands, swift change. It is swift change, just that speed, movement, whatever this is. It's coming quickly and is going to bring very quick change with it, whatever this opportunity is. 8 of Pentacles. It is the Apprentice card, and it speaks of sort of learning. It speaks of honing your craft. I keep feeling like learning, but it's tied back to this outer core. It's tied back to this earth. It's tied back to personal learning. I don't feel like this is necessarily speaking to maybe schooling or something, or learning a trade like that. I keep feeling like this is learning on the inside. This is life lessons. This is learning how capable and how strong you are. learning that you can handle whatever comes your way. So you don't have to be afraid of new opportunities coming in. The Five of Pentacles. I can speak through going through a rough time in health, going through a rough time financially, and that might be part of what you're struggling with too, and sort of being in hermit mode. And that might be part of where the fear is coming from for the future as well, and not knowing what's coming your way, because you might be struggling in different areas of your life and hoping for that change to come forward. The Moon card. The moon tends to speak to secrets that get revealed, but it's like in its own time. This is nothing you can rush. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. I keep feeling too like everything happens for a reason in this card. It's got a little sleeping squirrel in the crescent of the moon. I do feel like this is speaking to your hermit mode that you have been in, and sort of taking that time to go within, taking that time to look after yourself. That was meant to happen. That was a piece of things that was meant to happen, and it was meant to happen for a period of time to prepare you for something new coming your way. And that's what's happening now. The Nine of Swords and the Ace of Cups. And Nine of Swords is a lot of worry. And I still see tears here with this Nine of Swords. I still see that whatever it was you went through, whatever it was why you sort of went into hermit mode to begin with, there's still tears there from that. There's still heartache from that. But what I'm getting told from my guides is that staying in hermit mode won't fix that. It's like it'll sort of just keep you at that spot where you're at. Like healing is kind of a process, and it's important to have that time in hermit mode and to give to yourself and to recoup and sort of pull your resources back in to look after yourself, to give yourself that time to heal. But it only takes you so far. And then once you get to as far as hermit mode is going to take you, it's then time to step forward. It's like that next stage in healing, that next stage in moving forward. The Ace of Cups is a beautiful new beginning. It's happiness. It's a new cycle of abundance. It's that opportunity that's coming your way. It's an opportunity to take that next step. It's an opportunity to move away from the emotions that I'm feeling with this Nine of Swords. And like I said, it's tears. It's tears and it's sadness is what I can feel in that Nine of Swords. And I feel like this Ace of Cups, I can feel such a shift in energy when this next card starts. I do feel that's what this opportunity brings, and I was already feeling it in the oracle cards as well. So it's being reflected now in your tarot cards, the difference this opportunity is going to make. So that's why it's so important to be open to it, because it brings a huge shift in your emotions, a huge shift in your energy. I keep feeling like a weight off my shoulders when this thing shows up, this opportunity for something new. Because it really brings with it a chance to let go of where you were at, to let go of hermit mode, to let go of this Nine of Swords. So it's like a huge energy shift. We do have the Lovers card. So again, we're talking about companionship in some way, shape, and form here. And this might be speaking to a romance relationship. This might be speaking to other relationships in your life. They could, like I said, that animals and companionship, it might even be referring to pets that you have and that bring you comfort. But I do see comfort in it. I do see comfort, and when I look at that card, it is tied to the Ace of Cups. It's tied to the new beginning. It's tied to the animal's companionship. And I get that Sun card now, that blessings and the most positive vibe off of this, and it contributes to the inner peace that somebody feels here. Seven of Pentacles. Wow. This one too, it has a little bunny. The Pentacles I think in this deck all have the bunnies. And you can see it just sleeping snug around those pentacles, right? Surrounded by the Seven Pentacles. The Seven Pentacles, that is the abundant harvest. That's like you put in your groundwork and now you're enjoying the abundant harvest. That's the groundwork that hermit mode does. And giving yourself time and space to be by yourself and to do your healing. And it's like now is the opportunity to reap the rewards of that next stage when you're open to this new thing coming forward into your life. It gives you that opportunity to just relax and enjoy something beautiful coming in, to let go of the negative emotions. The Hierophant. Ooh, that's really weird. I gotta tell you, I can come up with a symbolic reason why this word fits into this read, but it might actually have a deeper and more profound meaning for somebody else. I'm going to show you the Hierophant card. If you can notice what's in there, there's a key. Remember right in the beginning what I got told? We had E come out, another letter, and then we had K and Y next to each other. And I got told the word key. As soon as I saw that K and Y, I got told the word key. I didn't know how it fit in this read. And it may be symbolic in speaking to this new opportunity coming forward and your openness to receive it being the key to your next step in healing. But it may actually have a more profound meaning to somebody else for this read. Because the Hierophant too is that higher wisdom. It is that higher learning, which is why, I can make that connection with the symbolism with the key. But like I said, I keep feeling like that's more for me, and that there's something deeper there that belongs to somebody else that I'm not being told by spirit. It's a very specific meaning for somebody else. I would love to know what it is because I'm quite curious. The Two of Swords. I do see an indecision. I do see a little bit of fear within this. This is when this new opportunity comes forward and somebody feels a little bit unsure of it, like kicking up those feelings that somebody's been dealing with in hermit mode and trying to trust themselves enough to move forward. Justice. Justice is about balance too. It's about things being made fair or things coming back into balance. I keep getting told to look at the Volcanoes card. I remember feeling in this Volcanoes card, you are strong enough to handle whatever comes your way. So you're not going to be taken advantage of. Like I said, this Justice card, it can represent a wrong being righted. I just keep feeling like this card is speaking to that's not a thing that's going to happen because you're not going to let it happen because you have the power to speak up for yourself. You have the power to ask for what you're needing. You're not going to allow yourself to be stepped on. You're not going to allow yourself to be taken advantage of. You will help keep balance on your side. Let's see what else we got. And we kept getting a lot of twos, and twos in numerology represent balance too. Knight of Pentacles. It is a genuine offer that comes forward. I get a very beautiful vibe off of this card. I got to tell you, I do feel like it speaks to the energy of what's coming towards you. It's something very genuine. It's something that offers a lot of possibilities for the future. It's something that offers stability and happiness for the future. I keep getting told build on. So it's something you can build on. It's something with a solid foundation or offers a solid foundation that you can build on for the future. Page of Cups. Page of Cups can sometimes be a love offering that comes forward. As definitely good news, something that brings happiness, something that brings positivity emotionally. And that is, I know what this opportunity is too, because I felt it. Like I said, I felt it right away in the Oracle cards with that anticipation. It was something good that's coming your way. It's something that's going to bring positivity, love, and inner peace into your life. All these cards are just reiterating that too. They're just confirming what the Oracle cards were saying. Knight of Swords. I do feel a warning in this Knight of Swords. I do have to tell you that I feel a warning. It goes directly to you. It speaks to the fear that I know this Two of Swords feels when this opportunity comes forward. It ties into some of what you've been struggling with in hermit mode too, and why you haven't quite stepped out of hermit mode yet. The fear of what might come your way, the fear of maybe somebody who's looking to take advantage of you, or of a situation that's going to wind up sort of setting you back into where you were before, or a repeat from your past. Be careful not to be so quick to be defensive is what I'm getting told with this card. Don't come charging in with your sword out with this opportunity coming your way, looking to keep cutting down at a moment's notice. Be open. Be open and observe what's going on. Don't be so quick to be angry. Don't be so quick to put your walls up and crawl back into hermit mode. Don't be so quick to be defensive with whatever this is. You're going to understand when it comes. It's going to make sense to you. But I feel like that's going to be a bit of a struggle because of what you've been through in the past and because of the fears that have been sort of accumulated from that and not wanting to repeat it. So it's something that Spirit is saying you need to be aware of. 5 of Cups. Yeah, it is the past. It is what you've been through in the past. These are tied together. Whatever this new opportunity is, this is not the past. This is not the past coming back to repeat. If we're speaking about romance and a new romance opportunity, whoever's coming into your life is somebody new. They're not your past person. So don't come charging in with the sword towards them to make them pay for what the past person did to you, because you don't know who this person is. They're somebody new. So it would benefit you to be open and to get to know who they are. Allow them that opportunity to show you what they're all about. Whatever this opportunity is, if this is a career and job and you're worried about something that happened in your past job where you got taken advantage of, or where you wound up in a bad spot because of somebody else, don't be so quick to be defensive in this too. Whatever this opportunity is, this is new. This is new, and it's worth being open to, and it's worth exploring with an open mind. Don't be so quick to cut this thing down because of things that happened in the past. It's good to be mindful of what you've been through in the past, so that if you do see a red flag pop up, you're like, oh, what's this all about? Right? And you're willing to investigate. You're willing to ask questions. You're not going to pretend like it doesn't exist. You're going to look into it to see if it is like what you've been through in the past. I got to tell you though, I don't feel like a repeat of the past here. Whatever this is that's new, that's coming your way, every card that I've gotten that speaks to its energy just speaks to positivity. But I'm getting a whole lot of cards now here about defensiveness. Okay. Seven of Wands too. I feel a lot of defensiveness in the Seven of Wands. You are going to have to be careful about this. This is what Spirit's saying. This is what Spirit's bringing forward, because Spirit wants you to have this blessing and to have this fresh start for yourself in this new start. They want you to make the most of what's coming your way, because I see it being something absolutely beautiful, an opportunity for something absolutely beautiful in your life that brings you so much happiness. It's like, again, like that Knight of Pentacles, something you can build on. And it's genuine what comes your way. So it's important to be open to it and to not shut it down and almost like rob yourself of something that could be beautiful because of fear, because of defensiveness, because of things that happened in your past. When I got this deck, there was one extra card in it, and this card has the word possibilities at the bottom. I felt like it came for a reason. I shuffled it into the deck, and this card has popped forward in your read. And I think that's very important, and I think that's very telling that this card popped forward in your read. Possibilities. This thing that's coming forward to you, this opportunity, is all about possibilities for the future. Remember how I was saying with that dark matter and the unknown can be scary? And sometimes you look at it in a negative way because it can bring things that might be negative in your life. But what the cards were saying and what Spirit was saying, to start looking at the unknown in a more positive way, to look at it as possibilities, to look at it as opportunities, right? The unknown can be positive too. It can bring you things you didn't even know you wanted. It can bring you opportunities that can take you to what you're looking for and help to carry you towards your goals. That is what I think the main message here that Spirit's trying to get through to you. You have something beautiful coming your way. Be open to change. You're due for change. Change is coming to you. But what you make of it is going to be up to you. You can turn this change and this opportunity that's very positive coming your way into something absolutely beautiful for the future. You absolutely can do that, is what Spirit is saying. And that's what Spirit's encouraging you to do by letting down your guard, by allowing something to come into your life and allowing yourself the opportunity to explore it and to see the possibilities in it. But if you allow that defensiveness to come up, it may rob you of this opportunity and keep you in hermit mode, when what Spirit is saying is that hermit mode is no longer serving you. It was important to you, but now it's no longer serving you. Time to move forward and time to move into something new. There's the Empress, right? I felt that energy right from our second oracle card. The Empress energy. That Empress energy, looking to build abundance, finding self-confidence, evolution. This is part of your evolution and your self-growth too, is finding, like I said, you remember I said boldness, right? Boldness was a word that came into my mind. That moving forward and stepping out into the world with boldness. That's part of your evolution, that deep trust in yourself. You can handle whatever comes your way, setting your fears of the unknown aside and accepting that you can't predict everything that comes forward in your life and you can't control every little aspect of what's around you. Like, where is my beautiful oceans card, right? You can't stop the world from turning. It's going to keep turning. So it's important to turn with it, to accept that change keeps coming, to accept that you have no control over things that happen around you, and to just trust in yourself that you're smart enough and capable enough to make the best of whatever comes your way and to protect yourself from things that aren't going to serve you. The Four of Wands, wow, that's amazing. I got to tell you, that's incredible in your read. That's what this has the potential to be. This Four of Wands, this is happiness, this is celebration, this is solid foundations for the future. For some people who were speaking about romance, and this is how it plays out for you, this might be a long-term commitment or a marriage coming forward. For others, this could be a solid ass career that comes to you, an opportunity for a solid career to build on. As I just see there's so much possibility in this opportunity coming to you. So much opportunity, so much positivity. It has the ability to bring you this stability. And again, Four of Wands, something you can build on, right? Solid foundation, something you can build on for the future. That's the opportunity that is coming your way. The Star card. A Star card is a lot about clarity. It's a lot about hope. More than anything in this card, in your read, I feel clarity. I feel clarity, and it has the fish in the water, and water tends to represent emotions. So it's clarity of emotions, right? Not letting your fear get a hold of you, staying balanced, right? Balance. There's that number 2 again coming back. Balance. Being able to stay balanced in your emotions and not let your fear overrun you. Finding confidence in yourself and trusting in yourself. You can handle whatever comes your way. The dark matter, mystery, the unknown of the future does not have to be scary, because nothing is going to break you, because you are this rock, you have this ability to endure, you have this ability to grow, to evolve, and to flourish. You are on your Empress path. You have this Empress, Emperor energy that you are building towards and finding yourself and evolving into the best form of yourself. You don't need to be afraid of anything that comes your way. So stay on top of those emotions. That is what tarot is saying, to find that balance in your emotions and that trust within yourself for what's coming forward into your life. The Tower card, transformation. As the biggest thing I feel in this card, I do not feel like this card is speaking to the trigger that sent you into this mode to begin with. It is not talking about the past. It is talking about this moment in time to come when this opportunity steps into your life or steps up to you, and whether you are willing to open up to it and take advantage of it or shut down from it. That is your moment of possible transformation. That is where your life can transform. It's like a turning point for you, where things can move in a different direction, where you can have this 10 of cups. You can have this 4 of wands, this beautiful building for the future. It's where the possibilities card comes in. You take that next step in your Empress journey and your evolution journey, and your life evolves and changes, and it will change. It will transform, and I feel like it transforms in a big way, and it transforms extremely quickly when this comes, if you are open to it. So it's important to bring down those defenses. The past is the past. This is something new. This is something new, and it's important to be open to it and to see the possibilities within it and to trust within yourself that you can make this into whatever you want it to be. That's a very important message for you guys today, and I feel so much positivity and so much optimism behind it and so much possibility. Possibility is like, that is the biggest thing for your read today, the possibilities card, because that's what this change is all about for you guys. Alrighty, take care.